my time. I live every day like I'll die by the nighttime. It took me so long getting back to my right mind. I don't wanna be on the ground when the time flies. Had so many friends go, I wonder when it's my time. I live every day like I'll die by the nighttime. It took me so long getting back to my right.
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we're at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida. Just a short time ago, the Buccaneers emerging from their tunnel to the roar of this frenzied crowd here in the Sunshine State. And we're in the big ship, and fittingly, everyone here ready to do battle as Tampa Bay gets ready to match up with Russell Wilson and the Seattle Seahawks. It's a short kick, taken at the 15. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, they'll start this drive at about the 37-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Rashad Penny. And whoa, he's going to hope that that is not a sign of things to come. A rude welcoming to this ball game. Wilson leaves this one with Penny. Give him 3 yards on the run. Now they'll need to drop something good here on 3rd and 13. Third and long. It's Wilson. Well, the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. It's a gain of 15. First down, Seahawks.
Check. Watch 54.
Now Rashad Penny. He takes to midfield, but no further. Just a yard there.
Let's go, team. It's going to be a long day on this. It's going to be a long day.
Penny. And a nice run there. Going to take this close to the first down marker at the Bucs' 43-yard line.
And that's the kind of run that gets everyone excited on offense. And, you know, oftentimes the guys who carry the ball, the ones in the huddle doing the chirping, right now I think it's the offensive line telling them, run it again. We are right there about to break a big one.
Good job right there.
Third and 2. Now Wilson leaves it for Penny. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
Mike 54. Hey. He gets
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And he's going to get this inside the 30. It's a gain of 12, first down Seahawks.
I don't believe that this opening drive is surprising to either one of us after the time we spent with the coaching staff and players prior to the game. What about you?
Absolutely. Not only that, but that big article in the paper this morning about their philosophy on starting games like you're shot out of a cannon, and that's what they've done. Very methodical here on this first drive.
Yeah, so many teams talk about that fast start. We're actually seeing it happen right here in front of us.
But now the kicker. Can they cap it off by putting the ball in the end zone? Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Wilson, it's caught, block it. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. The Seahawks moving pretty well through the air. Another first down.
Check, check, watch 54, watch 54. Let's go, defense.
Wilson will throw again. And he's going to be swallowed up and taken down. Sacked back at the 5-yard line. Vita Vea breaking through to get the sack. On 2nd and goal, Wilson. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. They need to reverse the trend. The last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. Well, so a drive that spans all that time, and yet you may only come away with 3 points here.
Well, your defense, all right, they actually like these long drives. They get to rest over on the sidelines for a while. But when you're not finishing with points in terms of touchdowns, that's frustrating. They've got to figure out how to close out these long drives and get 6s instead of 3s.
14. Mike 54. Mike 54. Marcus, defense, Marcus. Check 26, check 26.
4th down. Here's Wilson. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Able to get there and pick it. And a good return here as he takes it up past the 30-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Yeah, let's get sack lunch.
Check 4. Let's go.
Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Strip that ball. Mike, check that. Here we go, D. Get off the field. Hey, check Mike 33. Check Mike 33.
From the shotgun, it's Winston. It's caught by Mike Evans. 10 yards there and a Buccaneer first down. And that's the first connection, the #1 overall pick in 2015, finding the #7 pick in 2014 in Evans.
And what a great target Mike Evans is for Jameis Winston. Winston's a pretty accurate thrower, but that catch radius that Evans provides, that makes him that much more dangerous.
Hey, check Mike 50. Mike is a 50. Check Mike 50.
Winston now to throw on first down. He completes it to Evans. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Mike Evans, 58 yards, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Matt Gay on for the extra point. And that one gives the Bucs a 7-0 lead. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
10 yards and a Seattle first down.
First down, Seahawks.
Slam. 25. Check. Cover. Under 10.
Now Wilson on first down, escaping the pressure right.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
To throw again on second down, Wilson. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Throwing back across his body. Carlton Davis picks it. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And coming up on their second drive of the game, had the touchdown last time out. Now they have the football back. Chance to really seize early momentum.
Feels to me like they had a really excellent week of practice. It all came together, but I'll bet you it got galvanized in the locker room in pregame. Somehow I think the head coach, his oratorical skills were on point.
From the 45 on second down, Winston. He's got this one complete to Perriman. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. 14 yards there and a Buccaneer first down. Jameis now on first down. There's the Penn State man. It's Chris Godwin. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. First down, Tampa Bay there, a gain of 13. On first and 10, Winston. Open man is Howard, the tight end. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Ready, blue ready. Right there, 54 Mike. Hey, stop. Hey, check 25.
To the air again with Winston. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Mike Evans, the one he was looking for. But it'll be second and goal.
I'm going to need some help with this one. How did he miss him? Wide open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow, incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened?
During film study, that's one where he's just going to shake his head, not be able to believe it.
6 points go by the wayside on that one.
Eluding the pressure right. This goes to Barber, the running back. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. They get only a yard there. Now it's third and goal. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Here we go, even.
He can run for it, and he will. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game.
Go, run.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. A good drive gets them inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
And credit the defense, too. Make sure that happens, because that was the old bend but don't break approach. Made sure they contained them when they absolutely had to and forced the field goal attempt that went through.
And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit, like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? And maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Nothing at all on that one. It'll be second down. To throw again on second down. Wilson out to the right. He gets it to Lockett. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. It's a gain of 15. First down, Seahawks. Here's Wilson. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
Second and 10, it's Wilson again. That's complete to Disley, the tight end.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
Yeah, interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target.
Deeper. Too quick.
To throw again is Wilson. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a third time. It's Devin White, the linebacker. And he will score. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Here's Gay now to add the extra point. He's got it, and it's 17-0. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be third down. On third down, Wilson. He's got Lockett. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Wilson now 11 of 17 passing thus far. He's got his guys a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Wilson. And he's got the hook up to Moore. A gain of 6 there on first. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Watch the safety creep. Alert.
Again, Wilson looking for the out route, and he's got more. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
12, 25, 19, 35. Hey,
Throwing again here, Wilson. He hits his running back, Procise.
Easy work. It's easy work. It's coming again.
He's forced out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
So on is Jason Myers. He's hit from as long as 58 in his career. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt. And this is good. It was running out of gas there at the end, but he winds up getting just enough on it. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports halftime report. Coach? The Bucs with a lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
First down, Winston. Flushed out right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
So second down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. They'll try the right side with Jones. First down, Tampa Bay there, a gain of 13.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
Winston now. He finds his target. It's Evans. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That's good for a Buccaneer first, a pickup of 12 yards. So from the 36 now, first and 10. Jameis to throw it. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Chris Godwin, 36 yards as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. Still plenty of time left in the game, but now starting to pull away a little bit. Get some breathing room with that one.
And I don't want people to think that NFL locker rooms are cookie cutter, that everyone's saying the exact same thing in every situation. But I do know that all 32 teams have an emphasis on starting fast. Game, second half, no matter what. With those first 5 minutes, first 3, whatever. This was a big score to start the second half.
And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, they'll start this drive at about the 37-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right in midfield at the 50. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
First down, Seahawks.
Check. Gotta go, in and out. Let's go.
From midfield now, here's Wilson. He's got this one complete to John Ursua. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. And the play goes for 19 yards, gives him a new set of downs. An opening there on that first down run as he gets this forward for about 8 or 9. That looks to be 8 officially, so second and 2. On on second and a couple. Wilson looking for his running back, and he's got it. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. The Seahawks moving pretty well through the air. Another first down.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Mike's 54. Mike's 54.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Get your backs to the goal line. I can hear my high school coach right now. This is when force meets force. Got to be physical in order to win this battle.
Yeah, that's where the physicality pays off. A nice job forcing the contact and forcing the incompletion.
Yeah, Coach Ford would have loved that play.
Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, second and goal. And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. A nice run there as he picks up 6. It's going to be third and goal now.
Alert.
On third and goal, Wilson. And a great return as he takes us up just shy of the 45. Oh, Charles, after that interception in the Super Bowl from the 1-yard line, I thought Pete Carroll would run it inside the 5 every time.
Sometimes I wonder if maybe Pete did want to run it inside the 5. But Russell Wilson, you know he's such a competitor that he doesn't want that interception to stand, that maybe he wanted to be in that spot and say, hold it a second. I can throw a touchdown pass. Instead, he's victimized again.
It's a gain of 9.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
Hey, check Mike 33. Hey, check.
Now Winston. Looking for Perriman there. He's got him. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Jameis now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Here's Ogunbowale. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. To throw is Winston. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Tedrick Thompson picks it. And he will bring this across midfield to the 49-yard line. Wilson going to fake the give and keep it himself. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. Back now in Tampa. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. On 2nd and 11 now. Wilson will find Metcalf. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. They get 17 on that one. Move the chains. First down, Seahawks. Now it's Wilson. This is caught. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. DK Metcalf, 32 yards. And the fumble recovery leads to 6 points for the Seahawks. Myers connects on the PAT, and that cuts the lead to 24-10. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Well, don't look now, but they've got a little bit of a battle on their hands again. Back to a 2-score game. The interception that led to a touchdown. You'd have to think they're a little more careful here if they do indeed try to throw the football.
Yeah, and I was a little surprised by the last throw. You know, that type of throw with this type of a game, I'm going to be very careful about it. Maybe the only throw you make is maybe a toss to your halfback or something like that. Otherwise, take care of the thing and finish this bad boy off.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
5 on the 50. 5 on the 50. 5 on the 50.
Winston. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. Two-score game here in the fourth, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a two-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on it and trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
After the interception, here's Wilson. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Well, it's easy to see when we review this that the ball needs to come out quicker because if you don't throw it right on the break, you bring a crowd of people into the equation.
And that's why it got knocked away there.
36 power.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Wilson. And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one good for 37 yards. Wilson gives to Process on the delay. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield.
Brought down back at the 31-yard line.
Now on 2nd and 13. Wilson, it's caught. Block it. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. Under 4 to play now. Clock running. 3rd down. From the gun, it's Wilson. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Shaquille Barrett put that sack by his name in the stat sheet. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. They're going on 4th down. It's Wilson. And my goodness, another interception. It's Devin White, the linebacker, and his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Winston. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Tampa Bay! 3 touchdown passes now in the ball game for Jameis Winston as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field, certainly not what they wanted.
Put it mildly, that is so frustrating because that's in the...
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Levante David making his presence felt in the backfield. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Play action. It's Wilson. Quick slant caught by Moore. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. Wilson now to throw on 3rd down. And now here is another interception. Picked up by Jordan Whitehead.
So many times we end a game and as we're We're talking about what offenses did and how they won the game. Let's flip this one over. The defense, they frustrated the offense the entire ball game. That's why they're walking out of here with a victory.
And they're going to love to walk out of here with that as their final act, that interception. Good way for them to end it.
Ready? 125. 54. It's coming this way. Coming this way. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Check it back. Check it back. Three, triple T.
Following the interception, Winston flush to his right. And Winston lost the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Chris Godwin, 27 yards as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. So another score there, and often you talk about the three phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a fourth phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
They are looking strong here in the fourth quarter. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. Fielded about a yard deep.